of you in Vegas, you can go to Stations Casino. That's awesome. Stations Casino.
That's 1,200 on. Hey, you said
plus 500, plus 500 at Wynn, at Station, and plus 525 at the Westgate. Yeah. If you're not a real boxing fan, all this part of the show is way the fuck over your head. So
doesn't matter. Get to Reno, you guys. Listen to what we're saying. We're telling you.
I don't even know where the people are who listen to this show. I'm assuming it's your family. So if it's your family, like, where's the closest betting up there? You got to go to Reno?
Reno, yeah.
Go online, people. Just go online. I did it for one of the playoff games. It's cheap and it's easy to do. Go to Bovada.
Hell no. Take the drive. Oh, it's snowing.
Yeah, you can't. What the hell are you talking about? Go to Bovada. Bovada.
Hey, I'll give out Willie's number. Hold on.
News.
Guys, you text it. Hey, no, listen. There's a 10% fee.
Dude, you can't do that over a Facebook Live. These might not all be your family members.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you know what? Boom. That's the way I'm never going to work again.
That's so funny. I don't even begin to tell you how illegal that is. All right, Ray just chimed in. Who will be the first PBC champion to lose his belt this year? That is a great question, Ray.
It's happening in 24 hours, people.
It's probably going to be in 24 hours, and I hope for the quality of the shows you guys listen to, I personally hope that it's Deontay Wilder. We're praying, actually. I like it when Andrew wins money. He has a lot of kids. Ruben.
Yeah, no, you know what? I want to know if his eyes are going to be closed. Lee, you got to give me credit if the man's eyes are closed.
If the eyes are closed when that punch comes over the top and he connects. Ruben asks, is there any other rational reason for why Wilder would come in so light? No. Better movement? No. Greater stamina? No. I mean, I'll knock him down one at a time. Better movement is the logical answer, and it would not be for stamina. On a guy who's 6'7", he's got to consume. I'll tell you the math because I know it for me. So I'm 6'2", and when I am training every day of the week, I need to eat between 3,000 and 5,000 calories to train for a couple of hours a day. And now Deontay Wilder's half my age. He's 5 inches taller than me. He's doing 2 and 3 a days. And he's lighter than, he's my weight. I can't even begin to tell you how crazy this is. Like,
drive to your nearest casino, people.
It's pretty crazy, Ruben. I kind of get the whole movement thing, right? So,
but Lee, let me tell you why
I like the argument on that.
Let me tell you why it's bad. Movement? What? So what? Now he's a boxer? Is he going to bring in a new style and all of a sudden he's going to stay away and use a jab right hand? Because if you're trying to outbox Luis Ortiz, bad game plan. That's one of the best boxers in the sport.
He's not. It's gonna be an inside roughed up. Yeah, you can't do that with him. He's got a better amateur record. He's got a better. Luis Ortiz has more ring rounds. He's more prepared for that kind of work.
He's gonna bait him in with that step back. He has that beautiful southpaw stance, and he comes right at you with the straight left. Deontay better watch it if he thinks he's just going to jab from the outside, do something that he really doesn't do. He's at a weight he's never been at. Lee, look it up. I'm going to look it up right now.
All right. I'm going to take another question from Ray. When are you guys going to have guests come on the show again? The word would be again, Ray, if you've listened to the show for any length of time. We've had quite a few guests over the years. Like, really, it's unfreaking believable who we've had.
It's Lee's fault, you guys.
It is. I'm super lazy. I'll tell you the truth. I'm lazy.
Yeah, he's at the fights. He goes.
I am. I do go. Like, right. This is live. This. I feel like this is a behind-the-scenes show. Yeah, I'm at the fights. Yeah, I actually know. I could probably get even other writers that I know. Steve Kim. All those guys are around. Like, I could get you guys some really interesting content that you would really dig. You know why I don't?
March of 2009, Lee.
Yes, Andrew?
March of 2009 is the last time Deontay Wilder weighed 214 pounds.
That's a long time.
That's De La Hoya borderline, right?
There you go, Ruben. That's way too long. Ray, what's a better bet? the Triple G gets knocked out, that knocks out Canelo in the last round, or the Canelo knocks out Triple G in the first. Whoa, that is a completely off-the-wall question that I like. What's a better bet? Triple G knocks out Canelo in the last round. That's going to be a really high percentage. Canelo knocking out Triple G in the first round is the better bet. If I had to pick, go ahead.
I'm going Canelo in the last round, Triple G in the first round. No,
he said Canelo in the first.
I know, but I'm telling you.
You have one of the two. No, you've only got one of the two. Triple G knocking out Canelo in the last round, or Canelo knocking out Triple G in the first round. This is like F, marry, kill. You only get the two he picked.
All right, I'll go Triple G. Triple G.
Really? Triple G in the last round?
In the last round, stopping Canelo. Yeah, because Triple G's too much of a man. He's not getting stopped in 3 minutes, bro. That's not him. You might get him in round 2, but you ain't getting him in the first 3 minutes. There's some fighters, Lee. It just won't happen. I don't see Golovkin bowing down in 3 minutes.
Might actually have to do some more live shows. You guys are actually asking some entertaining questions.
Ask all around. Fire them off, Lee.
Yeah, I did. I read them all.
That's it.
Remember, we preconditioned the people who listen to this show to not respond to anything for literally 11 years. I don't know if any of you guys have listened to this show for 11 years. That's crazy.
Probably not. Not how you talk. Lee has built fan bases and then just
destroyed them. I always think that's hilarious. All right, Ruben asks, likelihood that Ortiz gets robbed on the cards, and we get it. Drunk, angry, belligerent Andrew after the fight podcast.
Are you serious?
Are you like friends with Andrew? Because that is... Do you know this Ruben guy, Andrew? Like, he's got you nailed. Is this a friend?
I'm Mexican, bro. There's so many Rubens. Come on. It might be. I know a lot of Rubens, bro.
Do you know Ruben? Well, it says on Facebook it's Ruben Steff. Do you know Ruben Steff?
Nope.
Oh, it's an actual listener. That's really good history knowledge of you, Ruben. A+ for you, bro.
Shirt. That's right.
That's a real listener. Okay. For those of you that are listening, or even on the podcast when this comes out tomorrow morning, man, that's serious history. Andrew has gotten so drunk after shows, it's the best. All right, so if Ortiz gets robbed on the cards, is Andrew going to want to record on Saturday night right after the fight while he's liquored up with his family around? Woo! Yeah, if he gets robbed on the cards, literally in a close one, like a 7-5 thing, we will probably record, and I guarantee I will get Andrew's drunken comments for you because...
Okay, the ticket is in, Lee.
The ticket is in.
Ruben, right. This is why I would be pissed off.
All right, go for it.
200 brings in 600, a total of
that's
$800.
That's why he'd be pissed, Ruben. I mean, he's bet
they better not rob me, Lee. I need that money.
Oh, that's so funny. Well, that'll do it. Unless you guys have some more questions, we just wanted to give you guys a live show and be able to ask us some questions. Do you guys want us to do more live shows? Was this cool?
And give them 5 minutes. If they have any questions about the betting, give them 5 minutes, and then we're signing off, Lee.
Yeah.
There you go.
You guys could certainly ask. Am I the only one that's mad because my Dina retired? Oh, that's an interesting question. Am I the only one who's mad because my Dina retired? Ray asks, am I the only one mad? Yeah, you are. Mark, nobody cared about my Donna. He's got a loyal 5 minutes in the sun. But you fans of my Donna kill me.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
man, you guys are crazy fucking passionate.
He's very much connected to them on social media with all of his
It's like Garcia. It's like Garcia with his fans. Like Garcia can do no wrong because of his Facebook fans. Like they will allow all. I'm amazed at Danny Garcia on Facebook. Like they will let him do like the shit that he posts, and the same thing with Madonna. It's cool that you dig him. I'm okay with it. My favorite fighter fucking retired. What am I going to say about it?
I was shocked HBO was trying to get Matisse Madonna back again. Did you see in Matisse's last victory, they kept bringing up Madonna's name at the end like the guy is even relevant right now. I mean, has anyone at HBO looked at Madonna's social media feed lately? He's like 300 pounds. He's not fighting Matisse. But they were literally doing that in the last fight, talking about a big Argentinian war with them too.
Question from Ray. Who do you like more, De La Hoya or Mayweather? If they were to fight or as human beings? I think they're both fucking ridiculous. I mean, they're both circus acts. I mean, De La Hoya, Oscar De La Hoya, let's get the terminology correct, right? Because I want to be correct for Ruben, who actually listens to enough show so I can drop inside terms. Oscar De La Hoya, and I've never come up with a good name for Mayweather. Mayweather made us believe that he couldn't read. Like, that's
he made you believe. No, he made me believe. No, you're right.
I still, to this day, can't believe that we've done shows where there were debates about this man not being able to read. Yeah, there was.
I don't think anyone's worse.
I think the title of the show was Mayweather Can't Read.
They both have their flaws. We all have flaws. As fighters, Lee, I got to say De La Hoya. Listen, I know Mayweather made a bigger splash financially than Oscar, right? He made more money than any fighter. But when you look at legendary nights,
De La Hoya.
Oscar De La Hoya has way more of them. And another thing people never give De La Hoya credit for is when you watch the 12th round of a lot of De La Hoya's biggest fights, they're bringing up, this is Hagler Hearns, this is Leonard Hagler, this is Durant. Just there's like 3 or 4 of them. Even in the Trinidad one, when he's peppering Trinidad, they're talking about Oscar being legendary. Lee, you don't get that a lot in Floyd Mayweather's 12-round decisions.
No, I think really De La Hoya's got a far better career. My comment about De La Hoya would be he beat all my favorite fighters, which kind of pisses me off. He beat a lot of fighters that I don't know how you guys watch boxing. Like, when I get emotionally invested into a fighter, and there have been many fighters that I've been invested in where I want to see them do well. Like, the first guy that really turned me on when I was just starting in the 90s to watch boxing a lot, I was into Kostya Tszyu. I was there the night he won the title, and I was obsessed with everything he did. It was, I wanted to watch everything about his career.
Matter of fact, people, I will say in 3 of Mayweather's biggest fights, they talk about why the fight didn't happen earlier, and I'm going to give you it. Pacquiao, Hoya, Cotto. Am I lying, Lee? No. Those are 3 of Mayweather's biggest fights, and during those fights, they talk about why the fight didn't happen earlier. You don't get that with legendary nights, bro.
There you go. So there you guys go. We did a live show for you. We'll do it again before. Okay, so to answer the other question about will I get interviews, yeah, I just got my credentials literally to go to the Valdez fight in, what is that? That's a week away, right? Next weekend? Yes. So I'll go to Valdez next weekend.
That's a good one. That's Valdez Quigg, Scott Quigg, I think he's facing. Yeah, it's a good one. ESPN.
Maybe I'll have a couple of longtime people on that we haven't had on this show in a while. Maybe I'll even beat up and see if Billy's around. Billy's always fun for a quote or two. I'll start sprinkling.
Yeah, we don't need. They didn't ask for media members. They asked for fighters, Lee.
They said guests. The word was guest.
Oh, there was. Okay, I'm sorry. I take that back. Then I'm sorry.
Now, if they had specifically said, "When are we gonna have fighters on the show?" Look, I got lucky when I did this show originally. Like, when I got Brock Lesnar and like half the guys I got. Talk about right place at the right time for some ridiculous reason. Somewhere in the archives, I have everybody from the UFC once, and I have everybody in boxing for like 3 or 4 straight years. Like, really good. Like, the Sugar Ray Leonard interview is really good, long before there was podcasts. Ray, is it true that Mayweather should have fought all the fighters that Canelo and Thurman fought?
No. Mayweather's not in Thurman's era. Thurman's after Floyd, right? He's the new era. If Floyd fights Thurman, that's just Thurman Honestly, with the new, out with the old.
Before Canelo fought Mayweather, he didn't really fight anybody. Like, Mayweather was his big fight. Like
Yeah,
there wasn't
that's
like a
his
big
stepping out
step up
moment.
previous
That's right.
to Mayweather. There was like I hate it. Like the
That's
few of
De
you,
La Hoya
I
Chavez.
hate the fact
De
that
La
this is
Hoya
also
Chavez.
a podcast, but I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret. I actually know a little bit about boxing here.